Yo, yo! Hey, what's going on? Happy Valentine's Day! Yes. Hope you got something for your loved one. Uh-oh. Hey, yo, today I want to talk about snow shovel. So, you may have seen my video before about the snow shovel that I really liked and I got, right? Um, I was out using it on like the second snow I tried to use it on, and that thing bent right at the middle piece that does kind of like a like a I don't know what you'd call it, like a dog leg. It doesn't go. It's not like a straight shovel. It's supposed to be like good ergonomically, so it has like a centerpiece that's kind of squirrely, curved. I don't know, like zigzagged, whatever. So that part bent. So what I thought was really cool shovel, I guess it wasn't strong enough, right? So I got this idea. I was like, hey, why don't I find a piece of tubing to go from here to here? And that's exactly what I did. So I got my micrometer. You can get one of these reasonably good price online. Most people are getting them from you know where. So at any rate, you can measure exactly what size tubing you're going to need, right? So what I did was I took it, right, and I used this side. Make sure you're zeroed, right? And then I use this side and get it all the way out. And then I measured it, right? And I came up with 0.9415, right? Is that right? Yeah. 0.9145 inch, right? Got that in there. And that's going to be the outside diameter of whatever I decide to order, right? Actually come out, that's wrong, right? So it comes out to about 1.25. Pretty close to 1.25. So I switched it real quick. I switched the units to metric, and it gives me about 26 millimeters, right? So that's exactly what I ordered. I ordered a 26 millimeter outside diameter piece of thick wall aluminum tubing, right off Amazon, actually. This is the longest one that I've seen readily available without waiting forever. And I think it showed the inside diameter and the outside diameter. So the inside diameter was, I believe like 20, and the outside was 26. So perfect, because it's nice and thick. This will never bend, right? The rest of the shovel will break before this breaks. So next thing I needed to do is put it together, right? So let's do that. So I got my Sharpie. I'm going to decide how much of it I want to be inside of the shovel, right? And then I'm going to mark. So I don't want to lose too much of my length. So kind of won't lose too much length. There's my hole on the shovel. I don't know how good you can see that. A little bit of water coming out of the shovel. Oops. Any rate, I'm not gonna leave too much there, because I still want a little bit of length on my handle. So I get a line, right? I don't know if you can see that. That's how far I'm gonna shove it in there before I make a hole through the thick wall aluminum tube. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to figure out how far in I want it, right? Maybe like that. You can get as scientific as you want, but that's what I'm doing. All right, so now I'm just gonna like put it together until it comes down to that mark. That should be plenty. I'll make my hole, and then I saved the old hardware when it broke, because I was like, I really didn't want to throw the entire shovel away. And I was looking in the store, and shovels are pretty damn expensive these days. So I was like, hey, maybe I could salvage this one. Not too far. All right. And then, of course, we're going to want it so that the handle is straight, right? So there it is. Not too shabby. I think that's a decent length, right? And I kind of liked this shovel when I bought it because it's got a nice, strong metal edge and nice hard plastic bucket. So I got it pretty much lined up. Maybe turn it just a little bit. And then I'm going to make my holes. All right, I got my trusty Ryobi drill. I'm going to make my holes. I mean, if you got a vise or something, you could put this assembly in a vise and probably be a lot safer for you. But I'm just going to do it right here. I don't think it's going to move much. It should be good. But again, you know, if you got questions about it, always lean towards the safer method, whatever you want to do. So hey, just to let you know, make sure you got your safety glasses. You never know what's going to happen, right? So I went with a slightly smaller bit first. I'm going to try and go as straight as I can, right through. Start off slow, get a little dimple going. Like I said, we want to go straight through. And this stuff's pretty tough. A little tougher than I thought it would be. I got a dimple on that one, so I'm going to get a dimple going on the other one. You know what, actually, I can see that this is the part that's going to match up on the square of the bolt. So I want to twist this handle around. Twist it, yeah, so that it is the other way. I got the square, yeah, there it is. Because I'm going to have the butterfly nuts on the bottom, right? Not on the top. And yeah, this stuff is tough. I got my two dimples on them. Got a little dimple so I can stay on track. I definitely picked a good piece of aluminum. Here is good, really good aluminum, or just This drill bit needs to go away into the trash. Probably the latter. I'm going to change bits. Got a new bit now. A little bit smaller. Oh yeah. See, that's making a huge difference. Now, I want just to make sure that I'm straight. I'm going to flip it over and go from the other side. Oh yeah, and this bit is much better. Okay, now I don't think that's going to be big enough for my screw, so I'm going to go back to the bit that I said we should trash and get it a little bit bigger. I don't want the hole to be bigger than it has to be. But I want the screw to be able to fit in there smoothly. Alright. I am actually going to go just a tad bit bigger. There we go. See how that works. Screw can almost fit. Got a whole assortment of bits here. Got to find one that's just the right size. Thanks, Skippy. That's too big. That one's length is just right. See what we got now. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Right? Got our bolts through the holes. We should be able to put our butterfly nuts on there. You can't see it, but I am literally pulling the square head, bolt head side of it into the hole. I don't plan on taking this apart, so that should be sufficient to stay like that. And you can see, looking good. We have now revived the shovel. And I don't think I paid that much for the bar. If you really want to know, comment. I can give you the link to order it. But like I say, you got to measure your snow shovel as to what you need to repair it. This one was 26 millimeter. That was perfect. So that should be good. Now it probably won't snow again for the rest of the year. Oh, there you have it, man. The shovel back together. Like I said, it's never going to break here. The only thing that could break is this or this, and I think this will all wear down long before that happens. So, got me a good shovel back in business for the time being. And, yo, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I thought I wouldn't be able to get this anymore because someone told me that they didn't make it. But I found a liquor store that had them. I bought about 4 of them. So, yo. Have a good one.